suspicious steps entering the village. Mei takes the kids away while Luo and Chris sneak around to discover Owen's men are coming for them. Chris enters a building and knocks out a guy by smashing him against a wall while Luo jumps on the roof and knocks out a sniper. Another shooter immediately corners him, but then Chris joins him and jumps on the guy, causing the roof to crumble down and the duo to fall. They quickly leave the building and hide to wait for the next guy. Luo gives a signal when he comes closer and Chris quickly jumps on him to knock him out before he can shoot. However, Chris doesn't understand the other signal Luo makes and they almost get caught. Thankfully, Luo rushes to Chris and makes him shoot the following guy. Afterward, Chris takes the roofs again while Luo goes through the back and begins fighting any man he sees, having no trouble knocking them out one by one. Chris shoots a few guys too, but this reveals his location and the enemy shoots a rocket at his balcony, causing him to fall. Thankfully, Chris rolls out of the way right before the tower falls on him. Then Chris goes looking for Mei and takes Cheng's phone before bringing it to Owen's men. The people of the village come out to help defend their home, however the enemy responds by revealing a grenade. They explain they want the bag, so to avoid bloodshed, Chris gives it to them while ignoring Mei's pleas. This effectively causes Owen's men to leave. In the morning, Mei explains why the enemy wanted the bag. At first Chris doesn't care about some idiot stealing a bit of oil, but Mei points out this would actually be the biggest oil heist in history and how it would affect the whole country. Now Chris wants to help, so he offers his truck with the engine to get there. Luo tells Mei not to come because it's too dangerous, and she warns them not to use guns in the refinery to avoid an explosion. After they leave, Mei notices there's one more car available for her. In the refinery, the bag arrives and Owen gives it to Cheng, who immediately activates the computers to save her son. The oil starts flowing through the pipes and reaches some huge ships that are waiting at the coast for the deal. When the duo finally arrives, the guards open fire and even shoot a rocket, but Chris is good at dodging it all. He drives the truck through all the barriers on the road and enters the refinery, but when an oil truck blocks the way, he makes a sudden turn and crashes against a platform that falls and fills the area with a cloud of dust. Now everyone knows they're here, but the dust gives them the chance to leave the truck and sneak around.